Alright guys, just money here. Don't forget the hoe. Bring in the most recent war recap. A perfect war on this one. I think that this is Bands of Snow first perfect war ever. Everybody just killed it. Jon Snow comes in big at the end to get the final star on base number 6. We'll go ahead and check this out. For the Love of Bacon did a much better job than expected also, so I gotta throw them some props. 41 stars is very respectable. You can see here all the good info, all the nice experience, 100% destruction, Queen with the most heroic attack, obviously a Town Hall 10, 3-starring a Town Hall 11, and a maxed Town Hall 10.5. I don't even know what you want to call it. 11 at this point. It's nice. So let's check this out. We're gonna go down. Start with the other side, not ours. Babu coming in and showing Big Jimmy who's boss. Babu learning a little go-ho attack, which we love seeing. Any new attacks are the best. Dragons get old after a while, and once you hit Town Hall 9, then they just don't really work anymore. Although level 4 drags seem pretty powerful. I've seen some success from other YouTuber channels, but not so far in our clan yet. Nice little lure here. And you can see that one witch that Babu brings, which ends up being pretty huge here. Dealing with that, dealing with that dragon. Just speeding it up with the wizards on him. Probably a little bit of waste of a troop space there. Would have been better maybe to drop the golem and then the wizards, but no big deal. Golem coming in. Goho don't really need a golem for this attack. I mean, you just got to deal with the CC troops on a Town Hall 8, and then no queen to worry about. So just start sending in the hogs. Starts to lose a good amount of hogs here. The heals are keeping some of them up, but spring traps. The king's getting to a few of them, and here comes the king queen up top with that one witch and a couple of wizards. Behind the golem. Golem's been pounding the wall, but you can see all of those hogs already gone. Now, Babu just showing how huge heroes are. Get your hero levels up. There's no better thing for your attacks than having high level heroes. Can't say enough about that. But this one witch is just producing skeletons that are distracting just all the time. I mean, the golem's obviously alive, but even a level 1 witch is so powerful. That's why they have such a heavy war weight. But you can see the king's working his way around the outside with some wizards behind. The queen's in the center. Got those little golemites going now. A couple wizards and the witch, and they are just making their way through this base. I mean, even though the hogging part of this attack went downhill, Babu just stuck it out, kept his head with him, and we'll let it all develop. Really, the hero drop up top really ended up winning this one for him. You can see king ability was popped. Those barbarians helping out, wizards just falling behind, the king doing all the tanking. Those skeletons are just going triggering bombs, and archer queen in the center just picking off these final defensive towers. There goes the ability, and this base is demolished. Babu, good job. Well done. Strong attack. Next up, an attack from Rob on... which one? Thought it was on 8. Oh, 8. Obviously, I don't know numbers today. Little Laloon attack. Lowering the CC, doing the good old thing. Comes in from the bottom here with a golem. Max Gall, always nice. Drops the heroes, getting them in there. Not the angle I would have come from. Probably would have come from the right just to try and get to that enemy queen, but Rob shows why it's not always necessary to worry about the queen with your heroes and your kill squad. Getting the CC down here, getting those heroes inside just to start doing some damage down there. Obviously, all those Teslas down the bottom, but with Expos on ground, and again, I don't know why anybody does this these days, but Expos are on ground. These lavas and loons don't have them targeting them, so it just comes in from the right. Now, with the rage and the loons, this queen is just sitting in the perfect spot, and the loon splash damage just ends up taking her out right here. She just goes down so fast right there. She was giving the lavas some damage, but because these air defense are such low level, it ends up not being a big deal, and just working his way around with loons. Lava's soaking all those traps. It's nice having a lava alive when your loons are right there following him around. And some pups doing some cleanup on the outside. And that's basically it. I mean, 2 lavas alive still, soaking damage, letting the loons just make their way around. And that's it. That's how you do it. I would always recommend taking out that Archer Queen, but I don't know. Maybe if you know she's going to land in the right spot when she's defending, then you can go about it like that and try and work on a different piece of the base with your kill squad. But nice attack, Rob. Well done, getting 3 for the clan. Next up, we're going to check out Jon Snow. This was the final attack of the war to get the final star, which was incredible. A little go-wee-wee. You don't see this as often these days, but Jon's got it down. 3 golems. Nice spread on the golems, soaking tons of damage. Got some wall breakers going in to open up the sections he wants to go in. And one thing I really like about this, I mean, obviously a nice funnel here, but the heroes and these witches all end up going straight into the center. And I don't know how that is, because every time I try this, my witches always go out to the sides or something weird like that. They just never seem to go where I want them. But for Jon, it went exactly as he likes. All those witches get in there. Lava in the CC obviously helps. Heroes in, golems in, just soaking tons of damage. And all those witches, all those skeletons going through. Nice jump placement, getting them into the core. Not exactly sure why the haste right here, or why he brought a haste, but I guess it makes those skeletons just move a little bit quicker. Gets everybody running in real fast to that town hall. Probably just go ahead and take a quake next time, Jon. But well done. So you can see just tons of skellies, wizards, witches, everything's still alive in the center. The spread on the golems is really the reason for that. You got all the defensive structures targeting those, while you got all your attacking troops going up behind and doing the real damage to all the structures. But without that spread, you're in trouble. Now you got 1 golem in the center, and the queen and wizards, witches all doing work up top. Few wizards for the cleanup, which is nice. I always like holding a few. Always helps at the end. That golem breaks through right at the right time for him. Queen doing work, breaking through, just following the golem. Everything just going perfectly for him, just the way you would want. Nobody walking the wrong direction. Nobody going any weird ways. Tons of skellies. Just really cleaning through this base, and drops these wizards on the bottom just to take care of that archer tower. And that's how you do it. Another nice 3-star attack, one that we don't see very often. That go wee wee attack. Nicely done, man. Last but not least, someone that I'm sure everyone's sick of hearing about. Queen Alicia, 6 stars, yet again. X-mod rumors are flying, swirling around, but I can confirm this guy just puts in work. Max Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 11s. Everybody's in trouble when Queen shows his face. Um, a nice, nice little go wipe right here. Haven't actually watched this one yet, so we'll see. We'll do it play by play. Jumps, he's got 6 golems going in. Again, look at the spread. Trying to gather everybody. Wizards behind. And then going to go with the P.E.K.K.A on the bottom, and I think Heroes up top. Yep. And everyone going straight into the center. CC, Poison. So you can see that Inferno just goes straight at all those golems, which is exactly what you want. You want those golems soaking all those Inferno streams while the heroes and the wizards make their way in and start taking out all these buildings. It's pretty solid base layout. I mean, lots of high hit point buildings right in front of the major defenses. But Queen is just too much for this base. Heroes already making their way in. It takes a little bit for that first Inferno to go down, but you still got the Queen ability. The King is just raging through there. All the golems, all these wizards just went straight through, just like Queen wanted on this. Too much soaking going on, really. The wizards all able to take out tons of the base, and you still have 2 golems that are alive, which is awesome. A few wizards on the outside working their way around. And this base is just all but toast. That level 40 Queen with a golem in front. I mean, nothing stopping that. Very nice Queen. Beautiful. Love Town Hall 10 3 stars. Can't get enough. Can't get enough. Finally, on their one. Queen Alicia, the game changer, killing it again. Nice little queen walk here. Dealing with the CC troops. Some wizards up top to create that funnel. Poison. Probably a little bit worried about that loon dropping the bomb on top of the queen's head since that lava popped out so fast. Use the quake on the center. 25% down. Always nice in the town hall. Get it to go down faster. Using the rage on the for the healers to keep that queen alive, just to make sure. Yeah, here she goes doing her thing. Queen walks are just the way to start all attacks these days. Odd not seeing one on that last attack, honestly, but he had it planned. Queen just working her way down. And obviously we're going to see a mass witch here. Letting the queen do her thing. Not worrying about it. Still got 2 rages left too, just to speed it up in case, but this is one strategy to get into that eagle artillery as fast as possible. You don't want to drop a ton of your troops because I think it's the 30% mark. I'm not even sure, but 30% of your troops have been deployed and that thing activates. And it's not quite the most powerful defensive structure yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It'll probably get a little bit of a boost. Those wizards down created the funnel a little bit early for a queen, but he had those wall breakers to get her in at the right spot. And here come the golems with the witches behind. The eagle gets activated. And you've got witches in the clan castle also. And here come the skeletons. That nice jump placement right there. Again, everything going straight into that eagle artillery. Exactly what you want. Freezing the core. Taking it all down. That warden up there, I don't know if he does anything. A little bit of a hit point buffer, but the king and the queen, all these skeletons just going after that single inferno. And the core is just demolished just like that in no time at all. You got witches and the queen working their way around the left. Tons of skeletons left. King's still alive, still tons of health. Still a healer left on the left with those 2 full max golems. I mean, full health on those guys. And it is just a pummeling of this Town Hall 11. Queen Queen's strategy on this really just came through, and that's how you get 3 stars, boys. Lots of planning, work it through in your head 1,000 times like he meticulously does, and here you go. Nice attack, Queen. Great job, man. Well, that's it for this one. Another fantastic war. Good job, everybody. Perfect war. Boss is just killing it. And we'll catch you later.